Hey everyone, this is Lex, and this is day number 10 of 21. I am so grateful that you are here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending time with me in these 21 days. Thank you to all the people that are joining the devotional Bible reading plans. Thank you to all my ladies on the email. Just thank you. I am overwhelmed by your support, by your love, and I just want to encourage you as you've encouraged me to keep going on this journey to closeness. The Bible says in James 4:8 that if we draw close to him, he will draw closer to us. And I want Jesus to invade my space. So I know some of you are checking out my shirt right now, and I just want to let you know that this could be yours. This could be yours. Check out their link below. This is from Throne Studios, the Masterpiece Collection. Their stuff is fire. You are going to want to pick yourself up some stuff. And I'm so grateful to Mike and Lori for everything that you're doing in the kingdom. So please check them out. Now, I've tried to do this several times and it has just not happened because I got emotional, because again, it's not easy to get on here and be so vulnerable, so open about your personal stuff. But I made a vow to God that I will say whatever he tells me to say. And so I want to share today with you and the nugget for today. Tonight at the youth service, I got to preach one of my favorite sermons that the Lord has given me, and it's about the one. In that sermon, I got to talk about how Jesus has a plan to reach us wherever we are, and that his plan is greater than anyone else's plan for our life. That he is not afraid of the junk that we carry, that the stuff that possesses us, the stuff that we possess, is not too heavy for him to handle. And I am so grateful. The Bible says, who am I that you are mindful of me? And that's how I feel. That's how I feel tonight. Oh Lord, you knew me. You knew me before I was born. You knew the things that I was gonna do. You knew that I was gonna mess up along the way. You knew that I was not worthy of speaking your word, of praising your name, but you chose me anyway. So I don't know if anyone can relate, but I am grateful. I am grateful that he found me in the darkest places to bring me to the light. That's not the nugget of today. The nugget of today is a little bit deeper for me, and it's this. Since 17 years old, when I gave my life to Christ, I've devoted my life to him. It didn't matter if I had to clean bathrooms. It didn't matter if I had to dress up like a clown. Whatever was needed, I was going to do it. Back in the day, I remember they sang the song, if you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. That was like, they sang that, and immediately I was like, yes, that's what I want. I want to be used by you. Well, then I get into my 20s and they ask me to speak. Since I've taken up the call to speak, I've always felt insufficient, and I've always felt like I can't do this. I speak too simple. Like, what are people gonna get out of what I have to say? It's gonna be absolutely, they're gonna leave with a void. They're gonna come and they're gonna leave the same way. It's what God, you chose the wrong person. Like Moses, he put up the stipulation before God and said, I can't talk. I have a speech impediment. I felt the same way. God, I can't talk. I don't have a speech impediment, but I'm not, I don't have all these eloquent words. I don't have what other people have. How is it that you want me to share your message if compared to other people, I'm not qualified? But I've done it out of obedience. And tonight, as it was over, I met someone afterwards who was an amazing worshiper. She was carrying weight in her worship. And I had the opportunity to sit down with her and just talk. And I realized that the reason that my heart gravitated to her worship was because she knew the same God that I knew. And when we sat down together, she said something to me. She says, can I tell you something? And I was like, sure. She said, it wasn't the words that you said. It was the way you were so vulnerable out there. Whatever you do, be yourself. Allow God to use you the way you are, in other words. And when she said that, I looked at her and I said, that's my nugget for today. So I want to tell you that our call to ministry, and ministry is not just worship and preaching. There's a whole field out there. Some of us dance, some of us write songs, some of us play, some of us some of us are artists. Others are going to have businesses. Others, there's just such a variety. We can't limit what ministry looks like. But let me tell you, you may feel like you're not good enough, or that there are other people that do it better than you. And I'm sure the women that are in the emails, they speak so well. They are so studied. They are so prepared. They blow me away every single time. I fall short. And I think, man, how am I leading them? They should be leading me. So I want to speak to you that feel like you can't do what God is calling you to do. If I'm on here, day number 10, and I'm being open and honest with you about my insecurities, it's to tell you, you're going to do whatever God tells you to do, how you were given the opportunity to do it. We may not speak like others speak. We may not have the qualifications that others have. But you know what we do have is we have the one that formed us, who called us. So I hope that you listen to me tonight and that it'll just be a little push to stop being so afraid of what's inside of you and allow it to be released. Tonight I leave this place grateful, because there could have been many people, many preachers. There could have been just anyone up there and blessing these youth and blessing the people of this house. But God didn't choose just anyone. He chose me to be here tonight. Why? Because he loves me and he believes in me. And I have to start understanding that that's enough. That's it. So if he believes in you, you need to start believing that this is what you're called for. I hope you feel this. I hope someone out there feels this. See, I don't know what he's calling you to do, but I do know so many other things, so many other voices telling you that you're not capable, that you're little compared to these big people. That's what they said about David. But I love his story because God said, for man sees things way differently than I do. Man judges the outside, but what I judge is the heart. And Lord, tonight I tell you, my heart is yours. So do whatever you want to do with me. That's it. That's tonight. That's today. Thank you so much for watching. I believe in you because if God can use me, he can use you. God bless you guys. I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 11.